What does my bike helmet and discipline have in common? Nothing really, but it would have been cool if I'd made that connection for the video, wouldn't it? Look, in today's video, I wanted to talk about exactly why it's actually quite important that we're a little bit harsh on ourselves. We do live in this world, especially in the West, where everyone says you've got to be so kind to yourself and let yourself go, and that it's all right to lower your standards almost. Like when people say, oh, don't work too hard, or you've done enough, or just take a day off the gym. I don't really think that's very helpful. Yes, it is important that we learn to fail. Like, failing is important in terms of what we learn from failing. But that doesn't mean that it's okay to not try or not try hard at all. And that means that sometimes we just have to kick ourselves into gear and just get on with it. And if that means doing something that you don't want to do, then that doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you don't want to do it. It needs to get done. Now, if you've got this attitude of, oh, but I don't really feel like it, you've got that at a job, boom, fired. Stefan Arneo, in his amazing book, Hard Times Create Strong Men, he talks specifically about this. You need to be able to think and get yourself into that mindset of, right, this thing needs doing, it's getting done. I'll be honest, sometimes if I don't get things done, I will be too harsh on myself. I know that friends have said that, family have said that, ex-girlfriends said that a lot. But I wasn't going full monk mode where I was whipping myself on the back, screaming, forgive me, Father, for I have sinned. I wasn't that bad. But I'd still put myself down quite heavily because I've been quite a self-critical person for a long time. And then if I didn't get something done that I said I would, it would just exacerbate things. That's the second video in a row where I've used the word exacerbate. I need to change that up. But anyway, these thoughts of unworthiness, doubt, frustration, these all just came up in my mind whenever I wanted to get something done. I say I'd get something done and I just couldn't, or I didn't pull through. Look, this could have been just from not going to the gym even though it wasn't a rest day, or not doing as much outreach for business that I said I was going to do, or skipping my morning routine because I was out with the boys at the pub last night. You need to raise your standards. You need to work harder, and today I'm sharing with you a very healthy and effective way to do this. Look, we need a way to actually keep ourselves disciplined in every area of life, but also to enjoy life whilst we live it and feel positive rather than frustrated and unworthy. So rather than putting yourself down and being very self-critical when this happened, just ask yourself this question. Would the successful version of myself accept these standards? Right, I'll say that again. Would the successful version of myself accept these standards? Look, instantly, rather than putting yourself down, this focuses your brain on the successful version of you that you're aiming to become, the future you that you are working to mold into. Would they be happy with your work? Would they be happy with your attitude or your progress? Look, since I started asking myself this question, rather than feeling low and negative and doubtful of myself, I come out feeling highly motivated and driven. Remember this question. Write it down on a piece of paper and keep it next to your desk. Change your screensaver to just plain black, just with white text saying this question. Would the successful version of myself accept these standards? So next time you want to go on Instagram and scroll through bikini pictures for an hour, you see that question. I don't think that successful version of you does that, do they? Rather than bringing yourself down, raise yourself up to the standards of your future successful self. And from here is where we see tremendous progress. All right, guys, I hope that has been valuable to you. I want all of you who struggle with this to take this into account. Like I say, write it down, put it as your screensaver, and just remember to raise your standards. All right, guys, I'll see you soon.